Hey, I like Cassie. I'm a former V of DV, so I definitely have something I want to say, something to contribute to this conversation.
For all the women, especially the black women that have something to say about Cassie staying with Diddy for so long, please shut up. And I don't mean just shut up. Exit stage left, stand in the back, look in a corner, and never speak again. Because obviously, y'all don't know what abuse is. Abuse does not start with physical, it starts mentally. In order for someone to get you to that point, they have to mentally break you. This man groomed her from the age of 17. I'm gonna keep saying 17 because that's when he laid eyes on her. Because that's when them little wheels in his head started turning. And when she got to the age of 20, let the games begin. He literally broke this girl's spirit to the point where she wanted to go play in ongoing traffic. He raped her. He put things in her body. I don't think y'all know what it feels like to have your spirit broken and to feel like there's no way out and you just stuck. If you ever been in an abusive relationship, you know how hard it is to walk away. Because one, you're scared. You're scared that that person's going to retaliate on you. And let me not forget that Cassie tried to run several times. He allegedly set Kid Cudi's car on fire. He dragged her back into a hotel room. I don't want to hear people say she never tried to run away or get away. There are plenty of stories of that. But you also at a point that you're so low to the point where you think you can't live without that person. That's why abuse starts mentally. They break you down, they feel head, and then they can physically.
All right, sorry to interrupt because she is definitely on point. I know that and I know it from experience. All right, so you see what's on the screen, right? So, what to know? Start of the relationship, early FOs, defense strategy, other relationships, drug use, and the most important thing is the prosecutor is concerned that Ventura, who is heavily pregnant, could have the baby over the weekend. So, time is running out. All right, let's get back to the video.
Why she didn't leave? Oh my God, why would she agree to do that for attention from Diddy? Why did she do that? Why was she not leaving if that was... It's grown man scared of Diddy. Grown man scared of Diddy. It's gangster man, thug life man scared of Diddy. This the diddler that we thought Biggie Smalls and Tupac. Who's sure? Diddy did. Like, y'all, can we just for a moment have some damn. I know it's not common. I know it's not common. But can we just for a second have some common sense? Okay. Okay.
Okay. All right, so I think you get the point. There were a lot of those videos online, and if I find another interesting one, I'll definitely add it to this video. But, I found something very interesting. I want to play that for you guys because I am learning a lot of things that I did not know, even though I sort of kind of worked with his mother. I think I showed you guys that picture before. Here we go.
They would stay in the room for 2, 3 days at a time, doing nothing but getting high. And then when they came out the room, it was like a different person. Cassie would be like a whole different type of person. She was very quiet. She started really not talking. And that's when I started realizing like she's at the point where she's just terrified. When Cassie got in the room alone with Puff, for some reason she was afraid. That was just one of the reasons why I couldn't really talk to Cassie and couldn't really help Cassie because when she was on drugs, she would tell him everything.
Man, this is breaking my heart. But listen, I just checked the site. This is the only picture that they posted, one of two. But anyway, let's get back to the video.
Why do y'all keep saying Cassie is a co-conspirator? Because she set up the escorts. Do y'all not understand how law works? Obviously not. So I'm going to break this down to y'all in the best way that I possibly can. Because Cassie's not on trial. She's not a co-conspirator. She's legally recognized as a victim, and here's why. Under federal law, a co-conspirator is somebody who knowingly and willingly participates in a crime with intent. A victim is someone who is coerced, manipulated, or forced to participate in criminal activity. She wasn't setting up these escort links because she wanted to. She did it because she was scared. She said he told me what to do, what to wear, who to contact. I did not want to. That is not criminal intent, it's survival.
Yeah, I'm glad he said that because it was getting really weird as I researched. Here's one of the things that I definitely want to share with you, and then I got one other thing that introduces another thought.
I'm so confused. Why are we questioning her? Like, what's up with that? I'm just not understanding. And then I'm like, okay, really the question is Diddy an abuser? Okay, he used finances to control her, purposely sabotaged their deal in order for her to depend on him for finances. There's financial abuse right there. He put his hands on her multiple times, on several occasions, to the point where if she left, she knew she didn't even try to leave because she knew that if she tried, she would upset him. She said that many times, and people keep saying, "Oh, but she said she was down with it up until she wasn't."
Hold on. Wait. Let me find this audio. Hold on 1 second.
Man, I don't know. I know. Check this out. On the up and up, the fuck, like he called, we should kick it on the telephone and after the maid.
Right.
Matter of fact, they sent me the girl pictures, like pictures of this girl, like not the y'all saw. Worse, way worse.
Wow. Oh, you kidding me, yo?
Like pictures and
Nah, come on, man. Come on, Phil.
all that, and I called said, yo, you with this girl, like you really, like you like her like that? And he was like, yeah, that's my girl. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna send you something. You look at it, you call me back. I sent him the photos, the pictures and everything. Called back and was like, yo, thanks, man. Yo, I really appreciate that. Yo, where you get these from? And I said, like, cause they know, like, if something crazy is going on, if they send it to me, I'll make sure it get out there. Like, as far as this Diddy.com is concerned.
Yeah, yep.
And those other properties. So they sent it to me. But, I really kind of felt like those photographs was not happening because of Cassie. I felt like they was happening because of Puffy.
So I'm not going to go with what were the pictures about. They are what they are. Mm-hmm. What, like, clearly, I guess the thing I want to know is who. I was told they were leaked. True or false?
True.
Not by you, right?
Not by me. Definitely not by me.
Do you know who did it, or do you have an idea?
We're closer to an idea of who did it. Yeah, it's being somewhat investigated. I don't even know if I'm really supposed to talk about it like that.
Right.
But yeah, I think we're close to finding out who it was.
She probably didn't know when she was that age, but at the age on that screen, she knew. And by then, she was trapped. Watch this.
Look at his face when the interviewer asked this question, and look how nervous she was.
Everybody just looks great. I think it's a collection.
Yeah, head to toe, describe to me, what's the inspiration behind your outfit tonight? Was it an all-white party?
I just wanted to just keep it, simple and plain, angelic, and not really try to overdo it with the theme, but just, have it be more sophisticated and more minimalistic.
That's right you are. And please tell me about your look tonight. You look amazing.
I'm wearing head to toe Tom Brown, and I just wanted to be, at my Sunday's best, suited and booted. I always wear a dress, so I wanted to try something different.
Yeah, it's just like everyday life for us.
Yeah. You angelic all the time? Mm-hmm.
Like.
Final question, is there anything that you may want to confess tonight before you go in?
I keep everything right here.
There you go.
Or right here.
There you go. That's how you...
Face alone right here says everything.
Do like to party, okay?
Yes.
And there's nothing wrong with that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm shocked that you and Cassie have gone this far.
Mm-hmm.
Like the distance.
I miss Wendy. I just checked the website. They have rap for today. This is the part that's most disturbing. Let me play this, and then maybe one or two more clips, and then we're out of here.
The fact that Diddy's attorneys are using the argument, why did Cassie stay, that she stayed with him for over a decade and that it was her choice every day to stay with Diddy, even though the world saw the footage. Cassie was 19 years old when she started dating Diddy. There was a 17-year age gap. And now we're seeing a woman who is 8.5 months pregnant take the stand and have to relive all of this all over again. Not only in front of the man who did this to her, but in front of her husband and a full courtroom. And then she has to sit there and listen to his attorneys say that it was her choice every day to stay with this monster. And where are all of the people who probably knew about this? Where are all the people that worked for Diddy? Where are Diddy's closest friends who partied with him every week? I so badly wish this trial was televised because there's so much information we're not going to get. Reporters in the courtroom can only retain so much information. I'm really curious if additional video footage will be subpoenaed by the judge.
Speaking of footage, Cassie is 8.5 months pregnant and having to reveal all of her deep, dark, dirty secrets in front of the world. So I'm sure she is glad it's not televised because then people could just keep replaying it. Also, a lot of people are asking where are her parents or where were her parents. So let me find a video.
Let's talk about Cassie's family. For years, I used to wonder, where was her family throughout all the stuff she was going through with Diddy? Because let's be real here, Yash Karat exposed the real inner workings of Diddy and Cassie's relationship like a decade ago. He revealed a decade ago what was going on with the freak offs and that Cassie was a smack slave. Like he spilled that tea. And the girls on Lipstick Alley also had spilled their fair share of tea about Diddy and Cassie. So the news has been out there, but y'all like to call everybody a conspiracy theorist, or y'all just don't believe stuff that is just too heinous for you to believe. So you just feel like it's all lies and hearsay. But like, this tea has been out for a while now. And I used to always wonder, Cassie has a dad and a brother. Why haven't they jumped Diddy? Just like with Emily B and Fabulous. Like, why did Emily B's family sit there and watch Fabulous like spaz out on Emily B? And it's for the same reasons why the parents of R. Kelly's victims, you know, just sat there. Because the parents are the ones who...
Had it not been for her bruises, I mean, Cassie has such an infectious smile and she's so pretty and her energy is so beautiful, you probably would have never known what was going on. And so I'm sure the family didn't know either. But anyway, here's another point.
Y'all so focused on the Cassie testimony. Like, everybody's shocked and appalled by the Cassie testimony. Just wait until they hear the Jane Doe testimonies. You know, the people who were actual, like, workers, like people who were forced into the parties, you know, into the freak offs. Isn't it about 3 Jane Doe? It was 5 witnesses, right? You got Cassie, and there's 4 more, right? And wasn't 3 of them Jane Does, and wasn't one of them a minor? Is that minor, was that minor a worker?
Can I play this last part? Because this is why I came on today. It's just infuriating to know that people are so callous, man. Jeez.
Can y'all do me a favor and please stop acting like y'all don't know that she was influenced by Puffy to do and take part in all of these things. And remember, Cassie was 19 when all this started, when she met Puffy and started all this, you know, all these things with him. He was twice her age almost. He was pushing 40. So you have to remember, these are a lot of the things that he wanted to do, he took part in. A lot of other people have testified and said the same thing. This happens today with young girls that are 18, 19, meeting these 50-year-old men, 60-year-old men, and that's why they want to date them, because they know they don't have any experience. They know they haven't done anything too much sexually. They know that they haven't been with a lot of men, and they want to be the ones to be there first. They want to be the ones to show them how to do certain things and to experience certain things with them. They don't want a woman that's already got a lot of experience. They want to be the one to teach them, and that's why they want to date young girls, 18 and up. And besides that, y'all see the video. Y'all seen the footage of him dragging that girl down that hallway like that. Him yanking her, him throwing her. Now that they put out the extended version, you see even more. Him throwing things at her, him taking her belongings, all of that. So do y'all really think she could have did anything to stop all this? Come on, like, y'all know, what exactly could she have done in that situation? This is Puffy we're talking about. And at this time, he was at the height of his career. And she was, I just want y'all to be realistic and stop doing that to her, because y'all know how it can be. Y'all know how it probably was. Y'all see how all these people have come out against Puffy. Like, y'all think that she could have did something different? There are men that are coming out saying that they took part in different things with Puffy and Cassie. I think it takes a lot of strength and a lot of resilience to come out and testify. You know, she already got paid for all the things that he put her through. She already settled with him a while ago. So her coming out and telling what all she went through is her truth. And y'all can't do anything but respect it. And then she even pointed out some of the same people that had been coming out saying stuff about Puffy. She even, you know, basically said that all of that was true and everything that they were saying was true. One thing's for sure, it wasn't just Cassie. It was so many other people. She's just like the icing on the cake. So can we stop normalizing blaming the victim and just letting the victim tell their truth. You know, you don't have to agree with everything that she did or everything that she said, but at the end of the day, she still was a victim.
People, keep up, keep up, keep up. We got in this room, we go from room to room. This is what made Bad Boy. We go from room to room up in this. Oh, who's this? No. Who's this? Who's this? Who's this? Say what's up to the people.
Hi, people.
Say what's up to the people.
That is bright.
Say what's up to people.
Hey, people.
That's Cass right there. She's in the vocal booth doing what she gotta do. Come on, come on, come on. We working. We just some young black men and women working, doing legal work.